Hey Yappers, welcome back to another episode of Yaps and Snacks. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ali.
And today we are doing prebiotic and probiotic sodas. So before we jump right in, Ali, do you want to tell us the difference between the two?
Yeah, so a prebiotic is that soluble fiber, a starch that feeds your gut bacteria, so like your good bacteria. And your probiotic is the actual live bacteria.
That being said, Better Soda and Poppy use prebiotics. And then we'll get into Cove, which uses probiotics. So the bacteria itself.
And they're all sweetened with stevia, which allows for that low sugar soda alternative. Okay?
Exactly. Okay, let's drink the brown liquor. Yeah, let's get sipping.
So we're starting with Poppy. Let's pop it.
Okay, disclosure, we have tried Poppy before.
We have!
But it is my first time trying this flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. This is the first time trying the cola.
And I want to say that there is, across the flavors I've tried, there's a big difference in how much I like them. So this is really like trying it for the first time. First of all though, do you like cola?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I don't mind it. I was never a soda person growing up, but I don't mind the flavor. What about you?
I've always just liked ginger ale. I've also not been I don't like root beer or like
I don't like
those either.
Yeah.
So cola, I don't know. We'll see.
This one is the prebiotic, and they use cassava root fiber, which is more of a resistant starch, but it is resistant to that digestion process. So it gets to your colon and it feeds that bacteria. So it's still considered like a way of like adding more fiber. It's super sweet. We know that poppies are super sweet because they use also
very sweet.
They use stevia, but they also use cane sugar.
Damn, a double whammy.
A double sweetener. But it's only 4 grams of sugar. We love that. I think it's still very low sugar.
Yeah, it is. And this one's got 3 grams of fiber. 3 grams of fiber, 4 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
25 calories, 1 can. 2 girls. Okay, can I pour it?
Yeah.
Okay. It really is brown liquor.
It is brown. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. No, it's like still a little lighter than your regular cola. It does look like a brown liquor. Like cola.
It does. It really does. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Should we sip and then we talk?
And then we'll talk, yeah. Cheers. Cute. I know. First impression.
Not terrible.
Not terrible, yeah.
Just like any other poppy flavors, it's still like really sweet, in my opinion. But it doesn't taste like stevia as much as other sodas. What do you think? I
actually like the initial flavor. I do like it.
It does taste like cola.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. I do think that the stevia still ruins it a little bit.
They all have stevia, so they're all ruined.
But like the orange one, the orange one, I don't think the orange one's that bad.
I don't think I've tried the orange one. Tell me about what you found.
Okay, so obviously I went on the website. So this one was interesting. Oh my god, I thought this was hilarious. We will put this on the screen, but if you go to the website, do you know what the first thing is that says on the website?
What?
It says, sodas are back. The twist, they're better for you this time.
That sounds so similar to something else we've talked about.
It's literally exactly the same as Tilly. So we can put them on the screen.
I've heard these before.
It said, JBs are back. The twist, they're better for you this time.
Are they all using ChatGPT or something like that?
I don't know. Well, obviously the trend is that people are trying to bring nostalgic things back, but make it better for you. JBs are back. Sodas are back. They're all better for you. Are they really? That's what we've been talking about. But other than that, it was made by, did I get her name? No, Allison Ellsworth, or am I missing a letter? I don't know. She didn't want to give up on soda, essentially. And so she went into her kitchen. I think it was 2015.
2015?
Yeah, a long time ago. And she made it. I think, in her kitchen. She didn't want to give up on the taste, that kind of stuff. From Texas, I believe. She loved soda, didn't like how it made her feel. So she went to her kitchen and made Poppy.
That sounds just like Tilly.
Was it Tilly or somebody? Somebody liked candy. Didn't like how that made them feel.
We're mixing our episodes already.
No, because you know what? I think that just shows
there's a trend.
There's a trend, and even this people didn't like the way how they felt, or maybe I don't know, or just even like the demonization of certain products. And so they were like, not even demonization, just like the negative connotation around some of these things. And then so they went and tried to reinvent it, but make themselves like feel better about it. So what I thought was interesting, and again, we've talked about it in our last episode, it was with protein coffee, kind of the aesthetics and how it makes you feel. What I thought was interesting is this soda kind of played into it by saying that Poppy is stocked internationally and have made some pretty cool friends along with like for the ride. So some name dropping, Post Malone, Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, Billie Eilish, blah, blah, blah. And I think that just goes to show that like if celebs are drinking it, you want to be drinking it too, kind of thing. So it kind of feeds into that. Like if you are drinking Poppy, you now fit into, you're closer in proximity to like these celebrities.
Artists have so much money. But now they're owned by they're owned by Pepsi, right?
Pepsi, yes.
Yeah, okay. They're a Pepsi.
The one thing that really got me here, and I felt really sad reading this from the website, and so I'll directly read it, but it said, because Poppy is like a better for you alternative soda, it said, no more hiding cans in the bottom of your recycling bin or sipping sparkling water with your burger and fries. You deserve that mouth-watering swirl of flavors and bubbles without feeling bad about it.
Do you really need to feel bad about a can of soda if you're just drinking one once a week?
For me, it was this imagery that was created with this like first one of like no more hiding cans in the bottom of a recycling bin, drinking sparkling water with your burger and fries. Like you're clearly trying to create a very visual image that like induces like you feeling kind of like disgust and guilt. Like,
and also Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi already existed. So like, why can't you just like, this is like what we say about like, is this like Diet Coke reinvented?
Reinvented, yeah.
Because there was already a non-caloric version of the regular product.
Oh, yeah. There was one thing. She said, remember, cravings aren't a crime, people. She said that. But the website said that. Why I also didn't like that is because for Poppy to have been created, you like went to your kitchen, you built, it to me, like that sounds like trying to hide a body. Like it really feels like drinking soda is a crime. Then you're saying cravings are not a crime, people.
Yeah.
So a little bit contradictory, a little bit, I just felt a ton of feels just reading like a couple of sentences. There wasn't much, but even the stuff that was on there was like potent with bad feels.
They all start like that, sadly, about that guilt, and then they promote that guilt, and
then they reinforce the guilt.
Reinforce that guilt. So, do you hear about that lawsuit in 2024? I believe
I had never even heard of Poppy until the lawsuit. So when I did see it, I was like, oh, interesting. Surprised this doesn't happen more often with like all these claims.
Surprisingly, it doesn't happen more often.
Yeah, I think that was my thought process, and that was it. I kind of just like...
That's why I want to give them a little bit of grace. It's like they got caught, but like a lot of people do it. I'm not saying that's good, but they said that they provide meaningful gut health benefits, given that they only contain 2 grams of prebiotic fiber. And so that amount is too low to actually promote meaningful health benefits, like gut benefits. But at the same time, what's like 2 grams is still more than 0. So like, I don't know if it was like a fair thing to do. I mean, I'm not upset about it because I feel like more companies should be accountable
we need more accountability,
for what they're claiming. But I still feel like 2 grams is more than your actual regular cola, right? If you want to make the argument.
Yeah.
More fiber is better than 0 fiber, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
But they also claim consumers will need to drink more than 4 cans of Poppy, at which point the sugar content would have outweighed the health benefits. So it's still 4 grams of sugar, which is still not 0 sugar, right? It still has some sugar. So if you drink 4 cans of Poppy, then you're at 16 grams of sugar, and it's already a lot of added sugar.
Yeah.
So that kind of like outweighs the benefits.
Yeah, I actually did see when I was looking, I think there would have been on the original can somewhere here. There was like a little, like a little sign. Is that something about gut health?
Yeah.
Promotes gut health. I don't know.
But as companies should do, is that you just need to reformulate. Added 1 gram more. So now I think it's 3 grams. It used to be 2 grams.
Oh, I see.
So what they did is added 3 grams now. They still kept the 4 grams of sugar, I believe. And they no longer have any claims.
It's just like just says soda's back.
It's just a nostalgic,
gluten-free
feel for a regular soda.
It doesn't even mention the fiber.
They were like, okay, we went too far. Let's add a little bit more fiber so you can still get that prebiotic effect. Again, you shouldn't be getting your fiber from soda anyway. So I will say it's better than like if you drink Coke, for example.
Okay, time for Better Soda.
Better Soda. Canadian company.
Montreal.
Montreal?
Yes.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that, but they are known for their kombucha.
Yes, it started as kombucha.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Have you tried their kombucha?
No, I don't like kombucha.
I actually like kombucha a lot. I have tried their kombucha. I think it's pretty good.
You have? Okay.
It tastes like kombucha.
Yeah, so the company is Rise, and then they created Better Soda.
This one uses tapioca fiber as their prebiotic. Do you know that tapioca is extracted from the cassava root, but they're not the same. So Puppy used cassava root, so they use the whole cassava, like the fiber of it. Oh. While this one's they just extract the starch.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was an interesting, and it has like a natural flavor.
Okay, do you want to try it?
Yeah, open it.
So satisfying. Okay, you go first now.
I pour it.
Yeah.
Similar color.
This one looks a little bit more musty.
Like amber?
Amber, yeah, and like a little bit foggy.
Okay.
Do you think so? Like it looks a little... It's giving apple cider vinegar more than it's giving
It does. It also smells a little bit more like apple cider vinegar, which they do. Okay, cheers. Okay,
cheers.
This is not good.
That is not cola.
That is not cola. This is apple cider vinegar, carbonated apple cider vinegar.
I don't even taste that. I don't know what this is. I can feel the vinegar in my mouth. Is this okay? Since you're a kombucha drinker, does this remind you of kombucha?
No.
No, not even that.
You know why? I'm actually disappointed. Because kombucha, it's already a probiotic. Like it has that bacteria already. Why did they have to come up with like a prebiotic soda? Like kombucha is already like the OG. Yeah, but it's horrible. Like it doesn't taste good.
This is true. Yeah.
I mean, maybe some people might like it. It is less sweet, which I'm always a little bit of a fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
How much sugar? 2 grams.
Yeah, I can absolutely taste the difference in terms of like less sweet. I'm just trying to. It's definitely a less of a stevia aftertaste.
Yeah.
However, I think what's missing is the cola flavor.
Exactly. I think it doesn't taste horrible. Sorry, I take that back. However, I feel tricked by the flavor because it's not a cola flavor.
No.
If they would have advertised it as something else or just like a prebiotic drink, I think I like it. But because I thought I was getting cola in my mouth, and I'm not getting that.
Bamboozled part 2.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel tricked.
This does not give nostalgia.
This is not. No.
I'm sorry,
no.
But I will take another sip.
Tell us. You know, you have thoughts.
I do have thoughts. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Okay, there are claims on here. It says 3 grams of fiber in every can, prebiotic food for your microbiome, whole apple's worth. Apples have so many other things.
Right.
Only real ingredients. Made with 100% good stuff. Our label says it all. Okay. And then low in sugar, high in taste. Sweetened by plants, flavored by fruit juices. I was even confused when I read that on the website. Sweetened by plants, flavored by fruit juice. Oh, it was just too much going on.
Sweetened by plants means that they have stevia. Because stevia is a
yes. And then flavored by fruit juices.
They have apple juice. Do they?
Oh, I guess, yeah, apple juice. Okay, thanks for breaking that down. Low in sugar, high in taste. It is low in sugar. It's definitely not high in taste. No. But yeah, okay, so the website. Website starts off with nothing artificial, nothing that doesn't come directly from nature. Like the appeal to nature fallacy is like all over this website. It's like, wow. It says, we don't take shortcuts. Everything is crafted the hard way. We believe nature provides everything we need to create potent beverages. The taste is amazing. That taste amazing. You just have to work harder to get there.
You need to work harder to believe the cola taste. I can tell you that for free.
Yeah. she came to bite. So obviously there's something that I noticed is everything is crafted the hard way. You have to work harder to get there. Then it said on the website, it says this is better than better for you. So they are saying that they created a better version than the better for you sodas. So they're taking it once. So there was just a lot of like better, work hard. Like it was a very intense website. So it says, while others might be satisfied with simply making products that are less bad, less sugar, fewer calories, we believe you deserve more. Rise isn't about what we leave out, it's about what we put in. Passion for nature, dedication to great taste, and natural and organic ingredients that work with your body, not against it. There's so much going on here. I think, first of all, the thing that stuck out to me is dedication to great taste. I don't know what company that's in the food market it doesn't feel passion or dedication to taste.
Yeah.
That's just like a slap in the face to everybody else because everybody cares about taste.
Of course. That's
You're in the wrong industry then.
Exactly. I think for me as a consumer, I'm going to go with taste. I'm not going to go like with your claims, to be honest. I mean, some people might, but like you buy a product, you keep buying a product because it tastes good. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Passion for nature and natural and organic ingredients that work with you, work with your body, not against it. Again, there's so many things that we have created in a lab, not in nature, that are going to work well and for your body. So it's just wrong. And I know we've said it before in other episodes, but we want to just keep reiterating it because it keeps showing up. And yeah.
All bodies are different too, right? Yeah. My work for your body doesn't mean it works for my body.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. And our bodies are very different.
Yeah.
I'm IBS queen and I'm something else queen. And then, it said low in sugar, high in taste, because it said a unique blend of natural ingredients brings an exceptionally distinct profile to each flavor. Unlike typical sodas filled with sugar, better soda is filled with benefits and tastes great.
It tastes okay.
It tastes okay, definitely. It tastes okay.
It's not horrible, I'm going to say so.
It reminds me of kind of like when we did Honest Kids, and it's just very diluted and bland.
Yeah. Well, you can still taste that stevia. Yeah. I think I can taste it. I think Poppy, for example, was too sweet because they used the stevia and the cane sugar, right? I felt like Poppy was too much. They could drop one. Like that would be better. Yeah. While this one, it's a little watered down. And you can taste the stevia, the aftertaste, but you just said that you don't feel it that much. It's not as bad as Poppy, but it's there. Yeah. I would just want more cola flavor. Yeah. I don't even necessarily need the sweetness. I just need cola. Yeah. The other one was a nice cola. Yeah. It was more nostalgic cola flavor. I'm shocked about the taste. I thought it was gonna be tastier, but maybe because we got tricked with the cola part. I think they're okay. They're okay. They're okay. Yeah. And their claims are like in the back. It's a fact. 3 grams of fiber. Yeah, it is good for you. Yeah. Low in sugar. Yeah, it's good for you. Does it taste good? Should you be drinking 1 liter of this? No, I don't think so. I even think the part where it says prebiotic food for your microbiome, there's no claim there. It's just vague. It's just there. So it's like, it's not really too intense. So yeah, it was just more of like the messaging in the website. That's usually gets me. Sorry. Okay. Let's move on to our probiotic. Yes, Cove. I'm excited. I have never tried Cove. I've never tried a Cove either. Let's do it. Okay. The last one, Cove. This one, again, like we said, probiotic. You like the packaging the most? Yeah, I think for the cola one, I like it. I like the little... I mean, to be honest, if we're talking about colors, I like the better soda. Maroon? Not like you? Like your sweater? Bright red? Yeah, I mean, we match. But I do like this one. It looks fun. It's fun. It does give Cove. So, they use bacillus as their live bacteria. Talk about the ingredients a little bit because they also have erythritol, which if you haven't watched our Sweets Halloween episode, it's a sugar alcohol. Wednesday in need. Yeah. It's a sugar alcohol. It's a carbohydrate. But then they also have stevia. And to me, that's like, I feel like the erythritol wasn't necessary because erythritol, like we said in that episode, can give you some like gut discomfort. Mm-hmm. creating that gas and bloating. And so I feel like, plus the carbonation in this, what was the point of adding it to a gut-friendly product? Like, you cannot advertise it as a gut-friendly product. I don't know if they do, to be honest. But like, if you're already saying that you have probiotics, it's because you're indirectly advertising it as a gut-friendly. Yeah. So by adding erythritol, it's no longer gut-friendly.
Yeah. I find it's an interesting combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So do you want to do the honors and open it?
Okay. Oh. Okay, well, it is giving cola.
It is giving more cola than puppy.
Than both of them combined.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. I'm excited. Oh, do you know why? This one I did notice when I was looking at the caramel color. So they actually added color. Well, maybe the other ones added it. They just disguised it as something else. I don't know. I didn't look at the coloring.
Which is interesting because on their website, they were like, no colorings, no blah, 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 no blah. They were like listing all these things. And then they have caramel color. Okay.
But it's naturally colored, Allie, so it doesn't matter.
It's a bit flatter. I actually like it.
Really? It's okay. I don't taste the cola again.
I do. We should have drank some water in between.
I do kind of take it back. I do kind of taste cola a little bit. It is potentially the sweetest one, though. What do you think?
Yeah, it has 0 sugar.
But everything's going to taste sweet after.
They use erythritol 10 grams.
Whoa. I know.
And then plus stevia. I do have to say, I don't know what I'm tasting, the sugar alcohol or the stevia. I can't tell.
But whatever it is, it's strong.
It's strong. It's sweet.
Strong. Mm-hmm.
But I actually don't dislike it. I think similar to Poppy, I'll probably water it down. Sorry.
I do think that the other two both had apple cider vinegar. I have to check with Poppy, but I do like the slight tang
of the apple cider.
This one is just very. I know what I would do to this one. I would add not even water. I would add like a little bit of lemon. I need I just need a little bit of
lime cola.
Yeah, I need a little bit of a punch. Like,
yeah,
it's just
that's true. The apple cider vinegar does add like a different.
The vinegar, there is a little bit of a taste,
acidity of it.
So this is where I will give Better Soda. Better Soda said lower in sugar, high in taste. I do agree that there is like maybe a more of an impact factor.
Yeah,
with the taste in the other one.
I'm curious. Do you think the apple cider in Poppy or in the other ones
does it have it?
Is it flavor or is it because it's trendy? Do you think they added with the intention of flavor or do you think they added with the intention that apple cider had its moment?
That's a good question.
It could be dual. It could be dual purpose.
I actually for me, apple cider vinegar has been so out of my head as like, for me, it's been debunked for like years in my head. So I don't, when I see that, I think flavor more than I think.
But for you,
yeah, that's so true.
I don't know.
A lot of people will still
associate apple cider vinegar
with like the lemon water and the
healthy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Because for me, it's all about the flavor. I feel like this needs some lemon. This needs some vinegar.
Yeah. It could be flavor. Yeah. But I'm curious, like if it was a little intentional. That you will think, oh yeah, it has apple cider vinegar and like it's good for you.
That's a great point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Coke.
Yeah. I mean, not
let's go rabbit holes.
The actual website. Well, let's started as a kombucha.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't really look at the website.
Yeah. It was pretty chill website. They are big on nostalgia. Like they have all the nostalgic flavors you can think of. The FAQ said 0 sugar, full flavor soda packed with probiotics, naturally colored, flavored, and sweetened, and each can contains a high source of your daily vitamin C. It's as functional as it is nostalgic. No. I think it's super nostalgic, but I don't think it's a functional.
Yeah, I think it's functional in a way that it still has some probiotics. Yeah. You can call it like be a functional food, but you are not getting, for you to actually get a probiotic effect, you need more than what they do. And also the more amount of like that bacteria. And also with probiotics, the research is still not great, but I mean, there is good research on probiotics, don't get me wrong. But you need to be eating probiotics every single day. And I don't know if you should be drinking this every single day. Like, I don't know if you shouldn't be like, oh, let me have my Cove as for my probiotics. No, just get a regular pill.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I think, so if we're going to kind of put it into context, we found that it has 1 billion CFU, which stands for colony forming units. And I think you need between 10 to 20.
Yeah.
And then 50 is like probably like the top. Yeah. It's not a good continual source. You're not going to drink one and it's going to be a huge change.
Let alone your microbiome is going to be thriving.
Yeah, like this is going to be a very small, if like anything. We don't know enough to make specific recommendations and guidelines based off of that knowledge right now. Right. So I think a lot of companies are kind of gonna use the fact that it's complex, but also that it's still vague and we don't know enough to like make it sound like, okay, this is the cutting edge research right now.
To actually call it functional.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a nice ad, just like with the other ones. It's a nice thing to have a little bit of fiber and things like that. Yeah. It's nice to have something that the other products don't have, like your Pepsis, your Diet Cokes, all that.
Even some of the other sodas.
Even the other sodas. So it's nice. It's a nice to have, but I don't know if it's appropriate to drink one of it a day thinking that it's going to give you substantial health benefits.
Yeah. For sure. I think the probiotics in here would be more of like a world of dietary supplements. So that means it's not like FDA approved or anything. And for it to be like for probiotics to actually be used to treat and help with specific diseases and disorders, they have to go through much stricter regulations and like clinical trials and everything. Research, that's not what this is. This is more just a fun little addition. I don't know about Cove, but I think usually these functional sodas are unfortunately within the $3.98 to $4.98 range.
We can only find some of them at Whole Foods. Yeah. Or like a very like
I was particularly looking for the cola flavors, but yeah, it'll depend on
in the higher end
you go. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Sounds good. Let's bring them all out and then compare, pick our favorites, and talk a little bit about like
the rabbit holes.
She did more, guys. She did more.
She did more. I know. Do you know?
I know already.
I know as well. Okay,
all right, let's write our favorites.
Okay.
Our favorite.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I wrote them all. Yeah.
Yeah, my second one. So Sarah did Poppy first, same as me. But I will disagree on your second. I think Cove will be a second one for me. Like if I'm already going for that nostalgic flavor, I wouldn't go for better soda. I would go for Poppy or for Cove.
Okay, wait. Did you compare this one to Cove? You'll see the difference in sweetness. Like it's actually, I thought things couldn't get sweeter than Poppy.
This one's sweeter.
It is a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
That's what got me is I think that's why I just put it last is because it's so sweet that I wouldn't repurchase it.
Right, but I think you're right about the apple cider giving that like nice.
Yeah, maybe they are
nice acidic flavor that actually cola gives you.
Too sweet for me, which is weird coming from me. But the thing is I think I don't have the I never really liked Coca-Cola. And so for me, which one tastes more? I really like this one because it did taste like it. But when I actually just compare these two, this is just too sweet, so I'd rather go for this one.
Right.
But if I want the cola, they're not even in the running. I would just do this.
Yeah.
That was kind of my thought process.
Poppy, but however, I would still dilute Poppy, to be honest.
You would what?
Dilute it. It's still too sweet for me.
So I just wanted to kind of bring going off of our last topic about protein coffee, about combining protein with coffee and now probiotics in sodas. So the continual need for like, I guess people that are watching our channel, just to keep an eye out for to see how marketing and companies are coming back, and what they're doing now is they're combining just supplements that you used to buy either in powder form, in pill form, in, I don't know, tincture, however you're taking it, and they're adding it to your everyday drinks. So they're coming back because they have either prebiotics or probiotics. But yeah, just to kind of note that this is kind of how they're reinventing themselves.
I don't mind the reinvention of it.
Me either.
To be honest, because previous Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all that, the advertising was too much. And like when we talk about like glucose control and like all those things, they are better alternatives. What I don't appreciate is they're using like what you said, like the pills or the powders, like the probiotics, the fibers and all that, and like they're like telling you it's like way better, when in reality it's not really that different from a Diet Coke. It just has like the extra 2 grams, which again, better something than nothing. It's a nicer alternative, but I just still don't think it's overall good. I'm not saying it's not good for you, because that's not true.
I think what we're trying to say is, at the end of the day, it's just marketing. It's not their purpose. Their purpose is they're not medications. They're not supplements. They're not for that use. As much as they sometimes have tried to
have
it to be their selling point. It's not.
I would still recommend eating your probiotics, like your soluble fibers from actually like bananas, from veggies, from all of those, and same with the prebiotics.
Yogurt, all that kind of stuff. And also, I think another thing is, do you have a lot of variety in your diet too? That's also really good for your gut microbiome. There are other ways for it to be other than a drink. Another thing, I think, why there's all this thing about like probiotics and the gut specifically, and bloating and blah blah blah, is because I feel like with diet culture, it used to be products and stuff like the tummy tea, the teas.
Oh yeah,
the teas,
like the laxative stuff,
the juices. I don't know, the ones that the Kardashians are, the detox teas, the tummy teas that like slim you down, and like, so back in the day, I feel like previous, like in diet culture, that's kind of what was being sold, were these teas and drinks to make you slim. So they would directly target people's weight and bodies, and be like, like take this tummy tea, you're gonna lose 20 pounds, right?
Well, it was getting rid of all your bacteria, good and bad, like those laxatives.
And now, and there was maybe like even for a while, like juice cleanses. Now it's come back with like the gut, and is that wellness culture has taken the gut, and it's essentially being like, it tells you you're going to have less bloat. So now it's also almost still, I think it's still diet culture in disguise when we talk about the gut 100%. A lot of the times. So that's kind of what I was getting to with like this rise of like probiotics and gut friendly drinks. It's the wellness culture pushing again weight loss and being slim.
This should just be purely a substitution for your, if you like soda, this is a better alternative. It's not a functional food. You shouldn't be drinking for the health benefits. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But you're so right about how, like, because the gut microbiome is so gray, we don't really know that diet culture and marketing just like completely attacks the unknown.
It's so vague, and we don't know. Vague. It's also very subjective. Like if you start drinking these, or you take a probiotic supplement or something, gut health is going to be, it's subjective. It's based on your like memory. You can't step on a scale and be like, I lost, whatever. It's more just like, I think I feel less bloated. I think it's improving. It's still very vague, and they definitely are capitalizing on that.
And your gut microbiome is not the same as mine. And we might have healthy gut microbiomes, but that doesn't mean it's the same as yours.
Even twins have different ones. Like it's very variable. I guess to wrap it up. Okay, so do you remember, I think it was just the summer, when Coca-Cola removed high fructose corn syrup and added cane sugar? So they made that swap. Well, one of our like that dietitians that we really like, Dr. Jessica Nurek, I believe I'm saying it correctly. If I don't, I'm sorry. She actually posted a Substack kind of post about it, how the swap is a little bit kind of almost performative, in a sense of it's not going to have a very meaningful impact on the health of the general public. And I wanted to just read out a quick little piece from that article, because I think it really speaks to what we're talking about in today's episode, where adding probiotics or making these kind of like swaps in the greater picture, like kind of day to day. And if you have, like, for example, IBS, and if you're switching things up, or you are managing your glucose, small swaps do there in general help. I think what she wrote is the title of the article: "The Truth About High Fructose Corn Syrup, Why Switching to Cane Sugar Won't Save Your Health or fix our food system. So she talked about a little bit how the current research shows that corn syrup and cane sugar metabolize almost identically in the body, and that when they're compared, there are no clinically significant differences between the consumption of the two on our health. And she talks about how we need to focus our energy on our attention on the actual problem. And what she said specifically is it doesn't make a soda any less of a soda, that swap. It doesn't decrease intake of sugar-sweetened beverages, but it does create the illusion of action while deflecting attention away from the real drivers of health outcomes, including poverty, food insecurity, lack of healthcare access, environmental pollutants, and policies that prioritize corporate profit over public well-being. We need policies that expand access to nutritious foods, invest in community health, and reduce the burden of chronic disease, not performative swaps that have nothing to do but generate headlines and viral social media posts. I just wanted to give this nod to her because I think it is not 100% the same when you're talking about probiotics and stuff, but I think sometimes we get a little bit excited when stuff like this comes out on the market, or they make swaps like this for sugar and fructose, but there's still so many like systematic and other like social determinants of health that we need to change if we want overall, I think.
It is like she said, it's very performative. And yeah, it's not fixing the food insecurity, the access to food that sadly is just getting worse, to be honest.
Yeah. It's nice. It's fun. It's nice to get involved in these trends. And, like we're doing taste testing, talking about them.
And it's nice that people seem to care about their health. So they tend to buy these products because they do care. You care about your body. And like if they're going to market it, we're not blaming you as a person for trying to a healthier alternative because we buy these products too.
Yeah.
But we, like she said, we need to focus on like the overall pattern, the overall foods that we are eating.
So yeah, just a little bit of that. She's a great resource. So if you don't follow her, you should, and follow us.
Yeah, I think that's actually a great way to conclude this episode. Mm-hmm. So great job. And again, we beg you, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, comment. Like that will make us really happy. We really get really happy for comments.
Yeah, we get really. You guys are so sweet in the Instagram replies and everything.
But we want it public.
Yeah. Keep sending us your recommendations, and we'll be busy. We got so much fun things coming.
Yeah.
Can't wait to film.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
see you in the next episode.
Bye.